So we have a call from, is it Sohaib in Canada? I apologize if I mispronounced that.
Yes, speaking. Yes.
Hi,
Hey,
you're on with Matt and Hemant. How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
good. What's your question?
Yeah, I just have a question about the afterlife. Like I'm a Muslim, so we believe that there's like a heaven and a hell. And what are your thoughts on the concept of a hell in Islam? What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's as fictional as the Christian version of the same thing. If there's no proof of it, this is the life we have. Make the most of it. Do you have any reason to think otherwise?
Yes, because you see, don't you think it's a better option that you can just believe in it because it is a very the fire of hell is 70 times hotter than the earth.
Is that what's... Are you saying you are a better person because you believe in that and it's stopping you from doing things?
Yeah, yes.
What is it stopping you from doing? Like, if you suddenly doubted hell, what is it that you would start doing?
Anything that's because there's no God to punish me.
You know neither of us believe in hell, right?
Yeah, I know.
So what is it that we are doing that you think is awful?
Well, you don't believe that Allah exists.
Correct, but I don't see how that's hurting anybody.
Right.
I mean, if you stopped believing in Allah tomorrow, would you just run around murdering people and stealing things?
No, but I wouldn't see any consequences of doing that. So
you wouldn't see consequences of murdering people?
Yeah. Yes. Like
You don't think that the consequences are that person is dead and you have hurt another person and there may be consequences for you legally as well? And that if you promoted a world where people could just run around killing each other without any consequences, that world would be worse than a world where there are consequences for it?
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. I totally get that. I agree with you. But I'm just saying, like, it's basically in my religion, you see, God, He gives you everything, and then you have to appreciate Him for what He gave you. So
I don't have any evidence that God has given me anything. I don't have any evidence that there is a God, and I certainly have no evidence that God has given me anything. What has God given me? What can you prove that God gave to me?
Your life.
You can't prove that God gave me life.
Water and...
You can't prove that God gave me water. These are things you believe. These are things you've been told. How do you demonstrate that God gave me life?
It's not possible for it to come from nowhere. It just has to come from somewhere. Like
That's
something created.
Where are you getting that information from? That you think it couldn't have arisen in any other way, therefore your interpretation, Allah had to do it, the Quran has that in writing somewhere. Like, where are you jumping from? I don't know where it came from, therefore my religion has the right answer to it.
Here's a weird question. Do you think that Munkar and Nakir are going to ask you easier questions than we are? Or Nakir?
I can't tell if we lost him or if he's just quiet.
Oh, we lost him.
All right.
So one of the things is that in is Islamic afterlife, there's this notion that there's two angels. I think it's Munkar and Nakir who will like interview to test the faith of the Muslim in question. I don't know that much about it, but if you can't answer, if you don't have answers to questions like, hey, how could you demonstrate that, you know, God gave you life or God gave you water? It's weird to me that that's where that goes.
Mm-hmm. I also
Well-
really want to know what he thinks he would be doing if he thought God wasn't watching him or if hell didn't exist. And I'm scared to know that there might be an answer to that.
Yeah, I've had people just flat out admit that they would rape and kill and do all that kind of stuff. I don't believe them. I think that's a bit of hyperbole on their part. I'd love
Yeah.
to have them call back and find out what's going on.